Zahara, thank you so much for joining us today on the Road Show. And we're going to be talking about your book, Discovering Your Dharma. So, really, what is Dharma? Let's start there.
Your Dharma is your soul's purpose. It's the big reason why you are here. So I like to think of it like your mission statement. Your Dharma may be to bring beauty to the world, or connect women back to their bodies, or to help people with their relationships, or to teach children a new way of learning. Now, under that mission statement are the different services. Now, these are the different careers you can have, jobs you can have, roles you can play, projects you can work on, etc. So your Dharma is not just what you do, but it's more how and why you do it, all of the ways that these different services can express.
And really, kind of tapping into what your Dharma is and finding that is going to help you figure out, what you're really doing with your life, right?
Absolutely. It's exactly that. And it gives us guidance on where we can focus our energy. What are the things that are really going to fulfill us and give us meaning? And I know, especially after a year like 2020, so many of us are wondering, what is my purpose? And how can I live both a life of joy and of service? And that's really what Living Your Dharma is all about.
Oh, so true about all of that. I love this topic. So let's jump into it and start with the first type, which is your gift. Now tell us what that would be.
Yeah. So in my research of interviewing thousands of people on their Dharma, I realized there isn't just one path of getting there. Sometimes we think like, oh, I'm just going to quit my job and come up with this business idea. And like, that must be what living your Dharma is. And it's really so much deeper than that. So the first type is, your gift. So you may know that you have a beautiful way of holding space for people, or throwing events, or a beautiful voice, or a gift to connect to people. Now, this doesn't mean you're necessarily doing it, but you do know that it's a gift that you have that you now get to work on and further express. Like Adele was born with a powerful voice, but it's with hours of voice training and courage and putting herself out there that she was able to create the career that she has today. Now,
and that's a pretty obvious one. If you have a special gift that is clear. There's another type though that says you have a breakdown and you share it. So that's a very different type of Dharma.
yeah, so this is often self-help speakers, motivational authors, etc. So when you have that, on your knees moment that everything in your life is shifting, and from that breakdown, you have that breakthrough. So for myself, it was going through different health issues, my body shutting down and going through perimenopause when I was 21 years old, that I needed to learn how to heal my body. And from that journey of self-healing, it's what brought me to Ayurveda and now sharing this book. So you may be going through your breakdown right now. And if you are already able to see the lessons in it that you're learning, that may be your Dharma to share now the breakthrough.
I love the way that you're breaking it down for people. It makes it kind of really easy to figure out which one is yours. And the next type is you had a need and are now solving it. So what would that be?
So an example of this is, let's say you dealt with really bad social anxiety. It was really hard for you to read people's facial expressions, and you had a tough time at parties socializing with people. So you may teach yourself, okay, I'm going to make these flashcards and learn how to connect with people better, and then naturally share that on a blog. And then from the blog, it may turn into programs or a course or a book that was actually a story of someone who I share. So that's an example of, she had this need of needing to learn how to read social cues, and she solved this problem for herself, and other people needed the same thing. So chances are, if you've overcome an obstacle, someone else is looking for that solution as well.
And a similar one about finding solutions, the fourth type is people around you needed something and found the solution.
Yes. So sometimes we question, well, maybe I haven't gone through something, so what could my purpose be? But let's say you have a family member that's dealing with a disease, and because you care about this family member, you start researching everything that you can about this and holistic remedies and treatments. And even though you firsthand are not experiencing this, you are now passionate about it, and now maybe want to study it or go on and become a doctor or share about this in a deeper way. So sometimes it comes through an obstacle that someone else has overcome that we have found passion in now solving.
And finding your Dharma and tapping into that not only is good for yourself, clearly, but it has a ripple effect for the whole world around you.
Absolutely. I like to think of it as this domino effect. When we see someone in our lives living their dharma, they smile differently, they radiate differently. And without them telling us we need to change, it inspires us into action. And truthfully, the only way the world can come into balance is by each of us living our dharmas. So if you love to organize, chances are you are meant to bring your organizational skills out into the world. Or if you love to really talk to people and go deep into their stories, that is part of your dharma. I believe we were all designed to live our dharma, so we don't have to force ourselves to be anyone that we are not, but rather step into who it is we truly are.
Oh, it's so true. And hearing you talk about it just makes so much sense. And of course, there's so much more that people can learn about this topic. Your book is out now. Where can people find your book, and where can they find you even on social media?
Absolutely. So the book is called Discover Your Dharma. If you head over to my website, iamsaharrose.com, you'll find the book there. I have plenty of other resources as well as on social media. I am Sahar Rose.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time. I could talk about this forever. So we'll have to get the book and read up more on our own.